Okay, as per normal, I'm in like a really weird setup, but it's like cool, it's whatever, you know. I've got sweaty armpits because it's really hot outside, but today I wanted to do a video that was super requested. I'm dog sitting right now. I'm just a little puppy in a human world. Awkward, I'm awkward. This is why I'm single. I'm uncomfortable. Okay, for real, we're gonna get started. I wanted to do a video on how to look good for spring break, how to get in shape for spring break, really in general, because we want to be in shape all year round, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't rely on the cold to let us hide our winter slough, because it's February and it's 85 outside, so anyways, yeah, spring break is coming up. Some people go skiing, some people go to the beach. I'm going to the beach, and I don't want people to be able to see how many cookies I've eaten over the last couple months. So I'm just going to hop in. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to do a little bit of diet, a little bit of fitness. If you guys want more detailed videos where like we work out together. I don't really know how to wink, do I? Fun fact, I was cross-eyed when I was little. Anyways, if you guys want more detailed stuff, comment below. Follow me on my social media, Neighborhood Boy. Check out neighborhoodboy.com because some exciting stuff is about to happen there. And let's get started. So, let's start with diet because honestly, in my opinion, diet is the most important thing. I have noticed a significant difference on my body when I eat certain things versus when I don't. I've gone from being extremely thin growing up, gaining some weight the end of high school, losing weight my first year of college, then this last semester gaining weight again because I started just eating the worst stuff. Like, I ate so many chicken strips last semester, guys. At like 2 in the morning. That's not okay. So now that I'm finally back on track and pretty much back to where I used to be, I feel like I know all the sides of this spectrum. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a trainer. I don't know things. So talk to your doctor, talk to a professional, your family members. I don't know, read a book. But this is just my opinion. I should clarify that. So for diet, I 100% believe that processed foods in general just aren't good. They're not real. They're processed. I don't know. So, but not only that, like sometimes you don't have access to stuff that isn't processed. So if that's the case, really the decision is just like really thinking about what you're putting into your body. Chicken strips, you're like, chicken, protein, good. The chicken strips are like covered in really crumbly goodness and then fried. They're not good for you. So for me, basically what I stick to is vegetables and fruits, and then protein from like protein powders or chicken, lean meats. Red meat is something that is good to cut out. It's high in fat and it's just not great for you. Chicken's super lean. It's a lean protein. You need protein so you can have energy, and it's great when you're doing what I suggest doing, or what I do, which is cutting as many carbs out of your diet as possible. For me, my body does not digest carbs well. It just goes straight to my butt and my thighs, but not in a good way. Not in no Kim Kardashian suave way, in like a I just feel lumpy. I don't know how to explain that. So for me, I try to stick far away from carbs. So vegetables, main part of my diet. Fruits have quite a few carbs in them, but it's a fruit. Like, it's better for you than a piece of bread. So if I do crave something carby, fruit. I try not to have fruit after about 12 p.m. so I can kind of use that fuel by, throughout the day, and then second half of the day really focus on veggies. Lots of veggies. You can get protein from veggies, iron, a lot of vitamins. They're really good for you. So you're not going to feel like you're like hurting your body. You're giving it good things, which is the whole point. You want a healthy lifestyle. Stuff that feeds your soul, man. So that's kind of the bulk of my diet. I mean, again, I try. Who's the dog? I'm dog sitting. Hi. I try to stay away from like chocolate and ice cream and stuff, but it's like really hard, That stuff's good. So what I recommend, Arctic Zero is a really good one. if you have to have ice cream. There's another one that's called, it's made with pea protein. I need to think of the name because I can't think of it right now. What's it called? I don't know. It's an ice cream made with pea protein. If you Google it, it should pop up. And I really do like that. It's 100 calories a pint, whereas Arctic Zeros are between 150 and 300, depending on what you get. But it's only pea protein, whereas Arctic Zero does have has whey in it. So if you're sensitive to animal products, then that could cause an issue. I also like Quest protein bars, but again, whey. So if you're sensitive to that, I stay away from it. But that's the bulk of the diet. It's vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. By the end of the day, you're not doing as much. You know, like at dinner time, you don't need to be having a lot of carbs and protein to fuel you for the rest of the night, because you should be going to bed, because sleep is another thing that's super important for weight loss. So in the way it works for me is I have heavier meals at the beginning of the day, and they get smaller as the day goes on, because I'm expending less energy. You need fuel in the morning to get you through the day, but at 7 p.m., like, I don't need energy to lay in my bed and watch Netflix. Also, water is a huge thing. I don't drink enough of it, but I notice a difference in my skin, my body, everything. If you can, cut out soda and like energy drinks and coffee and just stick to water. I personally like energy drinks and coffee because I'm pretty active. I do stuff from like 6 a.m. to like 12 a.m. all day long, and so I get kind of tired sometimes. But an alternative to that is there are caffeine pills. A lot of people are kind of iffy on like caffeine pills. I take caffeine pills sometimes. I like them, so then I don't have to drink an energy drink and have all the sodium, or a cup of coffee and have coffee breath. I don't know. So those are other tips. Minimize alcohol, ladies and gentlemen of 21 or older. I realize as a 21-year-old, I like having drinks at bars and things, and I used to, before I was 21, I would go to coffee shops and get coffee and read and do homework. Now I'm like trying to hit up my dad to go get a drink on a Tuesday afternoon. So there are calories in alcohol. There is no diet alcohol. There are different things you can do, but as a whole, there's really nothing good about alcohol. You can read articles about how there are benefits, but you can get that from fruits, vegetables, and like water. So my advice for that is just not to drink for a little bit. Try to just don't drink alcohol. But like if you have to, don't use sugary drinks. Just do it with water, club soda. Only have one. Drink a glass of water in between. I mean, there's nothing good about it. It makes my face fat. It makes me look terrible. Which is unfortunate because it makes me want to dance and have a good time. But I'm so weird. Wow. But it really just like it doesn't do anything good other than that. Yeah, just drink a cup of coffee before you go out, or go to the bar and get a cup of coffee. I've done that. You know, you got that a little bit of energy, a little bit of groove, a little bit of confidence to talk to that cute person sitting next to you. But yeah, also try not to eat after 6 or 7 p.m. If you're eating at 2 in the morning, your body can't metabolize it, because then you're going to bed and it's just like chilling. 6 p.m. it gives it time to kind of start to work off, and then you go to bed, you sleep, you're burning calories and you'll sleep because you've gotten rid of all that food, so then you wake up and you looking lean and good, you know? So that one's the hardest for me, because I found in college when I'm studying so late, I'm just exhausted when I get done studying and ready for bed. But then I'm like, I deserve a snack, and then I eat like a full meal at like 12. So finish your eating earlier. My last thing is, like, if you feel like you're lacking certain things in your diet, like I don't eat fish, for example, fill that void with vitamins or supplements. So I take like fish oil pills, biotin pills, and I take a probiotic. I highly recommend taking a probiotic. It helps the good bacteria stay in your stomach. It helps everything flow. It's so good for your digestive tract, and my stomach is super sensitive to like dairy and a lot of grains and things, and so it helps with that. Even whey, which sucks because I love whey protein. So I would recommend that. It's just good for your all-around health. If you guys want a video on vitamins and supplements, let me know, because I have like quite a few that I like to take. So that's where you fill voids of like what you're not getting from food. If you're getting those vitamins from what you're consuming, you don't need to take, or if you're getting, yeah, you don't need to take vitamins is what I mean. So if you're getting it, don't worry about it. If you're not getting it, that's where you can fill it in. Otherwise, you know, you're getting too much of stuff and your body isn't even using it how it's supposed to. So now, let's get into the workout. Punch, punch. I think the biggest thing for me is just to be active in everything that you do. I don't think it's necessarily down to one workout a day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Take your dog on 2 walks a day instead of 1. Park at the end of the parking lot and then walk a little bit further into the grocery store. It's little things like that. For me, a huge tip is in the morning, instead of immediately just like having breakfast, get a glass of water, go on a walk. It's good for your mind. It's good for your body. Walking and running are my absolute 2 favorite exercises in the world. Okay, running is really, I'm so slow, it hurts, I'm panting the whole time. But walking is incredible. I know there's the whole Fitbit thing where it's like 10,000 steps a day. If you guys want a video on how I actually was healthier without my Fitbit, let me know. Because I weigh less when I don't have a Fitbit. Not that weight is the important thing here, but I'm more active, I suppose. And healthier overall when I don't have my Fitbit. I actually broke it, which is why I don't have it. And then I kind of made this realization. But yeah, I think just getting as much walking in as possible. I walk a ton in college, and in general, like I'll walk to the grocery store because I like it. It's refreshing and it forces me to take that time for myself because you don't, like, it's not a fast thing. So take an hour, just go walk, look around. It's beautiful, this world. Listen to music. I don't know. Get on the treadmill and go through note cards for your test instead of just staying stagnant and sitting. I think just changing little things like that makes an immense difference. And then from there, add on some workouts. I try to work out every single day just to get my heart rate up. I just think it's awesome. I don't know, I like it. But 3 times a week, 5 times a week, as much as you can or want to, because you want it to be fun. So for me, recently I've been running every day. Sometimes I run really fast and far. Sometimes I walk and run or walk and I'm slow and I don't go far. It doesn't matter. Just taking the time to say, you know what, it doesn't matter how fast I go or how far I go, I'm doing it right now. I'm taking this time for me. That in itself is huge. So I like to run. I do abs and push-ups and things like that at the gym. I'm not good at them, actually. And I can do a video if you guys want. But I like to watch Blogilates. Look up videos online if you don't know what to do. Listen to podcasts when you're running. I don't know, figure out what works for you and then run with it. Ha ha ha. I love yoga. I love cycling classes. There's so many things that I love. I haven't done yoga in a while, and cycling I've just started getting back into, but just switch it up. Do what your body likes. I like to jump rope. You know, do you remember as a kid when we'd like jump rope all the time? I've been doing it and it's so hard. I don't know how I did that as a kid, like forever, because it makes me want to vomit. But yeah, so that's kind of what I do to stay fit. Just, I think a big thing is just not to put stress on it. If you put stress on it, then you're not going to be seeing results and you're going to get frustrated. And I don't know, I just think making healthy choices. I mean, you know, when you're standing in line to order something at a restaurant or you're cooking something, you know, hey, this is like good. This is going to nourish my body. I'm putting good things into my body. Or, you know, man, this burrito is not good for me, but I'm going to get it anyways, or I'm not going to get it. I'm going to get a salad today. I don't know. It's just like making the decision and saying, you know what? I'm going to pick the healthier thing, because at the end of the day, it's just a meal and it's just a workout. Tomorrow, you're not going to remember how incredibly hard the workout was or how incredibly bland that salad tasted, or, you know, you're going to remember, oh my gosh, I felt awesome after that workout, or oh my gosh, like, I ate so healthy yesterday. Just think about the future, envision like where you want to be health-wise, and commit to a lifestyle. Obviously, take the time to enjoy life. Don't work out one day. Eat a chocolate cake one day. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but the point is changing your life, being healthy on a consistent basis. Consistency is what's going to give you results. So yeah, that is all. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you later. Bye.